California's anti-constitutional sanctuary status, of course, and there are taxes. Taxes on everything and everyone. Those attacks on liberty and the Constitution are why tens of thousands of California residents have signed a petition to recall the governor, Gavin Newsom. Well, the deadline to get that recall petition on the ballot is coming fast, so where does the recall effort stand? Joining me now from Southern California, candidate for California Congressional District 36 and lead proponent of the recall of California Governor Gavin Newsom, Erin Cruz. Erin, February 13 is the deadline. Something like this, people who have been through it and got something on the ballot or not gotten something on the ballot in California know it's all about momentum.
Right.
That deadline is approaching real fast. How's the momentum going into the holidays?
Oh, my goodness. Well, I have to tell you, since we spoke last, I've come on the show before, and thank you for having me, trying to be a voice for the people here in the state of California. Since I've come on the show, we've seen a swift uptick with the faith organizations, and that is great news for California. You know, it's more important that the Californians see that they've got to be voting their values, taking action in line with their values, and in particular with relation to Gavin Newsom, making sure that they follow that path. So it's great news.
And some key counties are now starting to kick in and participate. San Francisco,
yes,
a major market, and San Diego, another major market. However, up the road from San Diego, Los Angeles, there appears to be some pushback. So what is the pushback against this? How are they making it more difficult for you?
Well, the situation is this, is that we have filing that is done regularly by our authorized personnel. They go into the voter registrar, they file, they get a receipt showing what they filed there in terms of petitions and signatures. And in LA County in particular, this last filing deadline, they are short thousands and thousands of petitions that were filed. And so we're going to literally have to look at legal action and what we could do. There's a situation in Lake County where they've refused now twice, multiple times now, to give us receipts for filed petitions. So that's another situation that we're having to deal with. And the folks at home, please get involved. Go to our website and sign the petition if you haven't. Share with friends and family. Let them know that we're fighting here, that we're going to stand with them with what they want with relation to leadership in government, right, and recalling Gavin Newsom.
And if you live in Texas, put the website up one more time. It's Recall Gavin Now. If you live in Texas or Florida or someplace where you can't legally sign the petition, at least you can go to the website, recallgavinnow.com, and you can forward it maybe to your friends and relatives, right, in California and say, hey, get in gear. You know, you've had hundreds of thousands of hits on this website, but the key, right, thing is translating those hits into wet signatures, because
absolutely,
that's what you need, right?
Yes, absolutely. And we know we have, you know, hundreds of thousands of petitions out there, line items circulating. That's not the issue. It's getting them back. There are a lot of independents. This is a nonpartisan push to recall Gavin Newsom. That means everybody from, you know, Blue Dog Democrats, hardworking union members, all the way to staunch conservatives, you know, pro-gun, anti-gun, pro-abortion, anti-abortion. Most people have an issue with something that Gavin Newsom is doing to undermine their quality of life here in the state of California. Yeah. Just look at LA, right, like was mentioned. You
right,
know, it's a big situation, so people need to get involved.
And so, yeah, registered voters in the state of California who want to sign the petition have another way to do it. They can go to the website, but they can also do this. They can send a self-addressed stamped envelope, number 10 size now, to this address on Arrow Drive in San Diego. Let's leave that up there for a couple seconds, no, Adrian. And did I get the address wrong? Is this right?
No, you
okay,
got it right.
Okay.
But I wanted to mention Calvary Chapel. Okay. I don't know that we touched on that. Those faith-based groups, Calvary Chapel at Chino Hills, the senior pastor gave permission this last weekend, the 17th. They held a circulation drive, and over 6,000 signatures were garnered of their over 9,000 congregation. And this is what we need to see here.
Oh, absolutely, right?
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of churches are afraid to participate.
They need to step out and not be afraid.
They're going to lose their state unless they get involved in something like this. And it's the same thing with voter registration as well. And so the churches need to realize that, you know what, they may be risking their 501c4, I believe it is, status, but hey, you know what, we have a state, we have a country to save, and they need to engage on matters like this. So one more time, it's recallgavinnow.com. Recallgavinnow.com is the website. And Erin, you're also running for Congress, so good luck on that. Give us an update a little bit down the road, all right?
Thank you so much, Graham.
Thank you.